Hey, everybody. Hey, thanks for getting together with Paige and I on a Sunday night. We know this is family time for you, or maybe some time off from work, and we want to use your time wisely. I just wanted to jump on here. I think I know all of you, but if I don't, my name's Laura Evans, and I had personally enrolled Lindsay 4 years ago, as of September 30th, and we are very, very close friends. And I just wanted to be here to support Paige and to support each of you as we're going through a transition on the team. And I think it's a win-win-win for everyone. I wouldn't have supported it if it wasn't. And I just wanted each of you to know that this transition of Lindsay selling her business to Paige came after many ongoing conversations that Lindsay initiated with Paige and I. And I don't know whether you noticed or not, but over the last couple of years, Lindsay's involvement on a day-to-day basis had kind of varied, and she loves Amare dearly. She loves each of you dearly. She loves Paige and Emerson very much as well. And she's just been kind of finding herself in terms of what type of work she wants to do. And I just want to make sure that you guys know she didn't do this because she wanted to leave Amari. She didn't do this because she plans on getting a job at another company and that she's going to pop up promoting another company. She did this because she was reevaluating where she is right now in life, what her priorities are, and what assets she has. And this business, just like it is for you, when you build a business like this, it is a sellable and willable asset. And she came to us with the business discussion of, I want to have Paige run the business. I want someone that's going to be very present and very active as a leader. I know that's not where I'm at right now in my priorities, and I don't want to not be there to support my team, especially under David Chung's leadership. Lindsay more than once attended the Mahwah, New Jersey location and has met David Chung personally, directly, and talked with him many times. She also was at convention this past July with us in Orlando. She feels very confident in the ownership and the future of the company and very excited about what's happening with the company. And she wanted to have the team have the support that she was not in a place where that was her priority right now. Her priority is really focused on her overall health and well-being, and she's got some decisions she's making about where she's going to live. She may not stay in the Alabama area, and so these were some bigger life choices that she was going through, and wanted to give the team the best support possible. And of course, we are friends forever. We still stay in touch with Lindsay and support her and wish her the best. And we feel that it's an honor for Paige and for I to steward the team and continue what Lindsay began and to keep her posted about it as well. And you guys, in case you're not familiar with Paige yet, you have hit the jackpot in terms of leadership support. Lindsay introduced me to Paige in December of 2022. I'll never forget how excited that Lindsay was in Nashville when I got off the plane and I met her in the baggage claim area, and she had Paige on the phone and she was jumping up and down that Paige Champagne wants to join us. And I'm like, who is that? And I quickly learned what a force Paige is and how influential she is. But more so than that, I learned what a loyal friend and supportive leader, a servant leader that Paige is. I mean, she takes care of her team. She works tirelessly, providing Facebook group communities, providing content, providing graphics, answering questions in chat, providing mentorship, and leading by example. If you don't know it, Paige reached Diamond within about a year of being here at Amari, and she is one of the only leaders that I know in the company that has 34 consecutive months of hitting Focus on 5. So she's leading by example, and she is working alongside you. So you're really fortunate to have Paige's leadership, and I am so excited to be working for all of you guys. And Paige and I are here. We're ready to answer any questions that you might have. We want you to feel like you can be, open with us and ask us anything that's on your mind or heart. And we want to help you get out of your Amare experience, whatever it is that you want to get out of it. So with that, Paige, I'll turn it over to you and to the team.
Thanks, Laura. So thank you. It's very amazing, nice words coming from you. Laura's been an incredible mentor to me in this journey, and I'm so grateful for that. Um, I love Amari. I love what I do here. I am a network marketer, but I really lead with my heart and love. I do this full time. So it's something actually that I wake up, I'm very self-disciplined, and I'm also very motivated to spread these products because I've witnessed some amazing testimonies as far as people being able to feel better and really stand behind such an impactful movement. Now, if you haven't, if you're, obviously, I mean, I don't think I've seen, I know Rosie, I know Bobby, but I can tell you that it looks a lot different today, even than it did 3 months ago. We have a new owner. We have a new CEO who is our owner, who has taken over about 3 months ago, and this mission is far different. We have some incredible news on the science front. We have over 40 scientists. We have um, a compound, I call it, because it is so all encompassing. It's a Armawa Amare Global distribution center that is made up of unbelievable resources to create the very best products in which we're enjoying right now. And those have evolved as well with some significant additions to our formats that are just amazing as far as science goes. So I, you know, I wanted to do this and I really wanted to record it because I know Sunday's not the best time to have these meetings, but I knew it was something that we could record because I have had interest and I've had people who do want this recording, but I want to tell you that I'm here for whatever that looks like for you. Whether you want to build here, whether you just want some more information on the products, however that looks, I am that person. I um I really love the mission of mental wellness. I love even more women's empowerment. I just love all the things that have to do with everything with this company. So if there's anything you need from me, please reach out to me anytime. And I think that's about it. I mean, we just kind of wanted to make ourselves extremely transparent and open if anybody had any questions. Rosie, do you have any questions? Because I know you did have some questions on formulations and such.
I do. Yeah, I'd love to know what products have been formulated and what's staying, what's going. I've noticed just through my monthly order that a couple things have changed. So I'm glad I got to go to New Jersey and see and meet the scientists and see. I know that David doesn't play. He doesn't mess around. So I have a couple questions about like how that is changing with him being both CEO and president. I think that's great. Like the least the lower amount of people, and he's so opinionated and he's so good at running business. I actually don't have a problem with that. But I am curious about the products and like what has been formulated and are there other things that are going to be leaving? And I'm sure you can't talk about like new things that are coming unless you can, then I would love to hear that too. But those are my primary questions. Like if the changes have affected the comp plan. I've just been so checked out. I don't know much. I didn't know about David taking over. So that was news to me. So yeah, if however you want to those questions.
Yeah, I'll jump in some. So yes, Rosie, it's so good to hear your voice. So yes, regarding the products, the only kind of things that I'm aware, there's a couple of things happening. One is we're undergoing a packaging change, so we are seeing new, more modern packaging coming out of the design center because David also owns a packaging company. So you're going to be seeing what's going on is as the existing packaging inventory depletes, then the new packaging is being integrated in. So it wasn't like we're going to throw away all this stock and we're going to launch brand new packaging. We are, we're transitioning new packaging as things end. So, for example, I think the Triangle of Health is all new packaging right now, and it is beautiful. It's very luxurious looking. If you haven't seen that, you can even see it online. Fit 20 has some new packaging. Edge Mango, Edge Strawberry, apple cider are new packaging. And so you're beginning to see some of this new packaging. The only products that are top of mind for me that we've gone through, if you will, an architectural changeover is regarding our hormonal products. The Ignite product line, men and women, was being bought mostly by women, even the men's formula being bought mostly by women. And that was formulated, I don't know, at least 3 years, maybe 4 years ago. So there's been some advancements in technology and in formulation. And the team, the science team, wanted to do a better job with coming up with a solution that addresses the menopause needs, especially for women, and the hormonal balance needs for women. So there is a new hormonal balance product coming out for women. It's called Ever Balance, and it's launching in January. So that's super exciting. And I'll go ahead and give a plug that the company is giving a free bottle to everyone that hits Focus on 5 during the month of November. So it will be coming out in January. That means that they are discontinuing Ignite Him and Ignite Her. So Ignite Him has already been discontinued because we ran out of stock and they weren't going to make more of it for such a short period of time. And they believe this new product will address the needs for women for that. But Ignite Her is still available probably up until January when the new product comes out. So that's the only product that I can think of that has gone through like a replacement change. I have heard that we do have Omega, by the way, and Omega has new packaging on it. But I have heard some discussion about Omega and whether or not the Sunset product has such a good similar formula and more. It's like Omega Plus. So that product has the Sunset product may take the place of Omega sometime in the future. That has not been announced yet, but that was something that actually has been talked about for years, even before David owned the company. Once we acquired Kyani, the science team then identified some duplication there. And that leads me to one other product, which is probiotics. Again, the science team, when we acquired Kyani, identified that the Restore product is like a probiotic plus product. It has some of the same probiotics that are in our probiotic, as well as digestive ease products in it. So there was again, before David bought the company, the science team had identified there's some duplication in this formula, and I think we should just lean more into Restore because it does everything that probiotics does and more, and it's a great value. So those are the only products that come to mind for me that have had sort of our architecture has changed with them. The Ignite Him replacement for guys actually is Nitro Extreme Drops. Men love it. Women love Nitro Extreme too. Men especially love it because it helps with energy. It helps with like nitric oxide, which helps with your muscle and also helps with blood flow. So that is the recommended replacement, and we've got great feedback about it from guys as well, is Nitro Extreme. So those drops. And again, it kind of has less to do with David and more to do with integrating Kyani products with Amare products. And then David is looking forward to the future. And I don't mind sharing just a few upcoming things that are happening, new products that are coming. In fact, we've already announced in some circles that coming in March at our convention is going to be a new collagen. And this is partly born out of the large the large part of our field that has come to us from Modere and was looking for a type of collagen product. And of course, there's a lot of gut health related to collagen. And so there's a good mental connection to it too. I have heard from the scientist in not a official way, but sort of an unofficial way, that this collagen is multiple times better than anything else that's on the market. And they're super excited about it. In fact, everybody that hits Focus on 5 right now in the month of October is going to get that new collagen in their hands in January to try 2 months before it launches in March. So we're super excited about that. The other thing that's coming up in January is a weight loss product. One of the doctors that's been working with our team here at Amare has been employed here at Amare and working for, I don't know, maybe almost a year now. It probably has been a year. Dr. Lisa, I never say her last name correctly, so I just call her Dr. Lisa. But she is, she specializes in obesity and she specializes in gastroenterology as well. And she's served on a lot of different boards. She's a medical doctor, not just a PhD, but a medical doctor. And we have several of those involved and working with us now too. But she has formulated a new product along with David's science team, our science team here at Amare, for weight loss that's going to be launching in January. So we're super excited about that too. So that is, that's the things I can think of about the products. And I think that covers it. So there's nothing else that you should notice as any sort of a change or that has changed. And if you ever do, feel free to reach out to us. We will
Well,
help.
Laura, we
I'm going
stand
to talk about the
corrected.
comp plan in just a second, but
Yeah,
yes.
you know what, NutriCog.
Yes. Well, with Strawberry Edge, so with Edge Plus, again, Paige and I really like it that we are an ever evolving company. If you stay exactly the same forever, then you get outdated and you get passed up by other companies that are newer with technology. And I think all of us may have had some experience with companies that are like that. So with Edge, our science team has continued to source new and improved ways to deliver more focus. And they began with this Strawberry Edge that just launched in July. It's a limited time only flavor. So this is my reminder to you, if you haven't tried it or if you love it, make sure you have a subscribe and save order that's happening in the month of October for it, because it will be ending at the end of October. It was July through October that it ran as a limited time only flavor. But they also brought in a new up-leveled natural ingredient deck called NutriCog that you can research, and you can find out all the great information about it. It's in your Amare Builder app too. It has 11 times more focus, 2.5 times more learning capability, and it's caffeine free. So I've got somebody I'm taking some to tomorrow actually that is dropping caffeine but wants to keep her sharp focus, and so she's going to give it a go, give it a try. So that is a fantastic product, and the company will be introducing NutriCog to the other flavors of Edge gradually. So again, we'll see that happen as we lower the inventory and as the new ingredient deck goes in. But that is an up leveling for us and we've got great feedback about it. A lot of people love it and notice that. Strawberry is the only Edge that has NutriCog in it, Rochelle, right now. That's correct. But there will be more. Like I know, for example, they're adding NutriCog to mango in Australia in November. So it very likely will be that we will get NutriCog in mango sometime soon, but I don't want to speak for the marketing team and make a commitment on their behalf. They've told us that they will be adding more products with NutriCog, more Edge with NutriCog, more flavors shortly. So we're just waiting for that. But by the way, if you do like NutriCog and you like strawberry, when you have it on order in October as a subscribe and save, then you are guaranteed to have it for November and December as well, so that you can have a continuity of NutriCog. Even though the flavor goes out of stock for a new person buying, you could continue having your NutriCog benefits. So do know that. Okay, before we talk about the comp plan, anything else? Okay, so the comp plan, the only thing that's changed with the comp plan is it's just gotten better. They are doing daily pay now. So if that's something of interest to you, they're taking the 20% that we get on the first order that we've always gotten on the first order, and you can get paid that daily instead of weekly. So there's that. So let us know if that's something of interest to you. The other thing is they gave all of us a raise. So in the personal customer bonus, it used to be that at 2,000 in volume, you got 20% bonus. Now that starts at 1,000 in volume. So at 1,000 in customer volume, you could be making $200 a month on that. And think about that. 1,000 in customer volume is basically like 10 customers. And that could be new and existing customers. And the other thing that's great about that is if you love the 20% bonus you get on a new person, if you set your sights on, I'm going to get a base of 10 people that are ordering month after month and are happy, then you can continue making that 20% even on reorders. So that's been a change there. And they gave a little bump at the 0 to 500 as well, got bumped up to 10%. So that was good too. So that you go to 10% even with just one customer order. So that's exciting too. Our rank advancement bonuses are the same. We still have $93,500 in rank advancement bonuses, all the way from silver to presidential diamond. How you qualify for ranks are exactly the same. Some of you may or may not know that silver got even easier because brand builder is 1,000 in volume and that's it. Like a brand builder doesn't have to have anybody enrolled or anything like that. Let me think if there's anything else. We still have incentive trips that everyone can qualify for. In fact, the points to qualify for the current trip that we're working on, Puerto Vallarta, is 400 points for 2 people. So they kind of got rid of all the little things in between and they just really lowered and they made it for 2 people. Instead of how it used to be, you would earn a little bit of points for one person, then you'd have to earn more points for the second person. They're like, let's make it simple. You earn the trip for 2 people. And they made it 400 trip points. All the same ways to qualify as it was before. Personal enrollments, helping those people reorder, you personally rank advancing, helping other people rank advance. And then they added an extra way, which says whatever rank you are, bronze and above, whether you've been that rank before or not, you get consistency points of whatever your rank is. So that's kind of cool that they added an extra way to accumulate points too. So let me think what else there is that's, oh, the pools are still the same as they always were. The unilevel, everything else is the same. And now we have our comp plan in more countries because, you know, we were in the integration with Kyani with the other countries, and now we are more seamless with our same compensation plan in other countries. So I think that's it. Focus on 5 is still the same. Me and 3 bonus is still the same. Power of 1, getting a product credit, but the first enrollment and by the 15th is the same. And actually, I said focus on 5 is the same. It's actually easier. They've just given us more money and made it easier. So they have, because of the introduction of so many different products, which are great because we've got, you know, different things that people might be interested in. It used to be that they said focus on 5 had to be 5 people with a minimum of 100 PV subscribe and save order each. You can still do it that way. And that's the way most of us do it. But now they've said, you know what? Any new person with a subscribe and save order counts for you. So even if you had a new person that only had a 50 PV subscribe and save order, and you had a new person that only had a 90 PV subscribe and save order, every new person with a subscribe and save order counts. You have to have a minimum of 5 people and a total of 500 PV in subscribe and save. So for example, 5 with 100 or 10 with 50, for example, or any combination thereof. So that's pretty cool.
Do you have any other questions, Rosie or Bobby or Angela, Rochelle?
Oh, I will say
have a question.
Yeah, go
sorry,
ahead,
go ahead.
Rosie. No, go ahead.
I'm just wondering if the in order to earn commissions, can you clear up like the qualification, like whether you have to purchase or you have to have personally enrolled customers purchasing? I need a refresher on that personally.
Yeah, it's the same as it's always been, which is we do not require that you have to personally purchase in order to be eligible commissions. So all the system looks for is 100 in volume between you and your customers. And it doesn't have to be subscribe and save volume, and it doesn't have to come from just one person. So you could have, you know, two people that did 50 PV each, and that makes you eligible to earn commissions. But it is your personally enrolled customers. Your brand partners don't count for you to be eligible for commissions because they're counting for themselves. So that's why they don't. But your customer volume and your personal purchase are combined for 100 in the month in order to be commission eligible. And then I saw you had a question about Canada. You're welcome. So yeah, things are really good in Canada, partly because of Tracy Casey. We have a general manager in Canada, Tracy Casey. She is the bomb. She is a get it done, solution oriented person. She does live events in Canada. I mean, Paige has been to several of them. David Chung went to the last one that was just a couple of months ago. And she's a field first person. She has experience building in the field many years ago at another company. So she uses her own personal experience to work for us. And she's a great communicator. She keeps the Amare Canada Facebook group really well communicated to. One of the fastest growing areas in Canada is Quebec. So we have a full-time person, Isabel, for French speaking, and every graphic that's in English is also in French and is immediately available. We've got French staff available for calls as well, and that's super exciting. Canada still has, because of Health Canada, which has nothing to do with Amare, this is just the bane of existence for every supplement company in the world. You know, Canada, no offense to Canadians here, but Canada loves to give pharmaceuticals out for free, but has a difficult time with people buying supplements. And so, so the Health Canada process is very difficult for even, you know, really good quality companies to get approved in. And they have to do a different label on all Canadian products because our labels are not sufficient enough for Health Canada. And in fact, they warn everybody on every supplement in Canada that you have to see a doctor before you take it because they want to feed the engine. I got a lot of thoughts about Health Canada, obviously. So anyway, I will say this, that we have a Canada warehouse that ships products that have been Health Canada approved. And on your Canada site, which you all have a Canada site, you can just change it from the US flag to Canada. There is a ton of products that are Canadian approved on the ground, including Happy Juice, like the Energy is, the Menabiotics is, even Mango Edge is, grape and strawberry and watermelon edge is. They've got I don't know, they got a lot of different products. They have a GBX Sync. They've got lots of different products. For example, they don't have GBX Immunity. That's an example of something they don't have. They do have Skin to Mind and the Rootis that ships in Canada. But if you need to order something that is not Health Canada approved shipping in Canada, you can order it through what they call NFR, not for resale. You have a global shop site. And here's the cool thing. When you qualify for free shipping in your Canadian order, you automatically qualify as a Canadian for free shipping on your US order too. So that's super cool as well. And yeah, I think there's some great things there with Canada. Yeah, they all the products have to have a code, and in fact, all of our products that are in Canada do. You can find the specific code on the box. So if anybody ever asks you for a code of our Canadian products that are approved by Health Canada, it's right there on the box. It's also on the Canadian website.
So shipping now is free for Canada is 175. So reach out to me and look, I can help push or we'll I know that's aggravating for something not to work, but yeah, reach
Yeah,
to me. I would absolutely love to help you with that customer service issue.
yeah,
It
we'll get it figured out.
definitely work for you.
Mhm. Amare Builder is still our resource that we use. We have all of the updated information on it. Be sure that you drag down so that you get it updated. And we've got some tips and tricks for you to help organize it too. For example, I don't know if you realize it or not, but aside from favoriting hearting your favorite videos so they show up top, the other thing you can do is when you're in Amare Builder, there's like three little toggles in the top right. And Paige can teach you this as well, but you can tap that and then you can drop and drag the order of what you want to see in Amare Builder. Like, let's say that you're like, I don't really care about Rootist. So you can say, I don't really want to see that on my Amare Builder, or I want it to be a lower priority. I want to see more of Edge instead of that, or I want to see more Happy Juice or more Skin to Mind or whatever. But you can do all that. But yeah, Amare Builder is a really great tool.
Yeah, and Rosie, if you get your fingers on it, you're gonna love it because it's they have the videos and they're
Okay.
evolving with new videos too.
And from our scientists too, from Dr. Lisa. We've got videos, from Dr. Lisa about Happy Juice, the science of the Happy Juice, and also several other products too. And they continue to do more.
Awesome. I think my last question, thank you guys for being so wonderful and answering all the things. I saw Paige pop up into Good Mood Crew and I was like, okay, where are we hanging out? Where is the information?
Oh,
So
no,
we've got
yeah.
Amare Builder.
It's
Like,
not gonna
I
be
just am
there.
like, what?
It's not gonna be there.
Okay, that's,
But I wanted to
yeah,
capture
that,
anyone if they were interested. Rosie, that's my greatest fear
sure,
is that there's
I
some
know.
out there who wanted to do this and never had the opportunity. I want to, wrap my arms around them and say, let's go, let's do it. So
Yeah,
before that's completely shut down, which I'm not even sure how that's going to be, I need to talk to you, Rosie, and figure out where do you want communications to lie? Do you want them to
okay,
be, do you want, just customers here? Do you want people who are, I don't know, but we need to find one spot. I agree
okay,
100%. And that's something that you and I can kind of discuss and we can kind of see what makes sense to everybody.
okay. Yeah, because my main problem as a tutor, most of my students are after school. So in California, that's from 3 to 6 p.m., which
Yeah.
is during all of the team calls. And I don't always do the replays. I'm just gonna be very honest. So I'm like, where is the information? If it's for the people who either don't want to do team calls or can't do team calls, where is the information living is my main question. Because like I totally missed about David Chung taking over and like I'm like, yeah, I don't know if that was even, you know what I'm saying? There's announcements that are not in Amare Builder. That would be
Right.
more of like a team announcement, if you weren't at
Well,
convention and things like that.
right. I think that the problem with it is that not everybody's on Facebook even, so
For
what
sure.
should we have should we have a, a WhatsApp chat? Should we have a Telegram chat? I don't know what chat to have, but
I hear you.
I want it to be somewhere that people can, my social media and my Facebook group is always updated, but it's a
Yes.
Facebook group,
Okay.
but I mean, I think that, they're like, I guess that's the $100,000 question is where do we want
Yeah.
to lie? I mean, I know that again, I have a Facebook group for my team that all of the stuff, all the calls that are coming up are there. I mean, it's got the week's
Yeah.
worth of calls in event fashion. It talks about
Right.
sales. It talks about whatever. It's in that group, but not
Yeah.
everybody's there. So I would love to have maybe a non-Facebook chat in some
Yeah.
format that everything can go there. And if you don't want to be in my Facebook group, that's fine, but at least you're going to find out the pertinent information in an organized way in this chat. So I guess what we have to
Yeah.
figure out which modality.
Okay. Okay.
But
Thank
yes,
you.
Laura, you're right. Laura, do you want to kind of talk about the Amari Hub, which is
Sure.
awesome?
One of the cool things that again we see things just improving in such a way with David's leadership. He also owns his own IT company that he mainly built because other companies wanted to duplicate his ability to organize and schedule manufacturing. He's such an expert at manufacturing. And so, at the request of other companies wanting to buy that kind of system, he opened up or developed an IT team that created it and sold it. He also uses the IT team to develop a way to provide fresh Michelin chef prepared meals every day for the staff in the entire Mawa location. And that's kind of cool too, at a subsidized cost of just like, I think $3 a meal. So that's kind of cool. But what he also did is he created with the IT team something called Amari Hub. And this is a corporate Amari Hub. But what I like about it, what we like about it is, first of all, if you don't know how to find it, you go to amarihub.com and then you hit the button on the left because you're not an agent, you're not a call center agent. So you hit the button on the left to log in the same way as you would log into Amari. Or you scroll down to the bottom of your Amari screen, and in the bottom navigation, it says the hub. And this is a place where all news that you can use is kept. So it's got a current promotions section. It's got new announcements section. It's got, you can Google, you can search, I'm talking Google, you can search it like Google. There it is, the hub. You can search whatever you're looking for. But here's what else. He also wanted to organize feedback because being kind of new to this industry, he was not sure, didn't know what the experience would be of having unrelenting, constant feedback coming to him about suggestions of how to do things better, or why don't you have this, or I'm not happy with that, or could we do more of this, or whatever. So he orchestrated a suggestion box that is organized by the system to capture your suggestions. It's really amazing that we have an owner that wants to hear from every single person and has created a sophisticated way to track and monitor and measure the suggestions that are coming in. So that's kind of cool. But the Amari Hub is a place that you can always go and just use the search for whatever you've got questions about. You can see the news and announcements for what the latest things are that are announced, like right there. This may be something that you guys missed too. You know, David said that he was committed to this being a network marketing business. He bought it because of the people, and he understands that about it. He has no intention of ever going affiliate or ever competing with us as a business and as business owners. So he says talk is cheap, watch what he does. And so he took a multi-million-dollar product line, Rudis, that had 25 awards given to it and was a top seller at Sephora, out of Sephora, and made it exclusively available to us. Not been done before. Just amazing. That's not the direction that the industry is headed, but that's his confidence in us and in our future. So that's kind of cool too. And we've got free shipping with Happy Juice. Amari, again, listening to us and our feedback, we really wanted to give new people free shipping. And it's a little harder to program that in the system. We still have $10 off code. We still have that exactly like we always had. We have the same referral program. We have the same subscribe and save rewards program. All of those things are the same. But in addition to that, what the IT team did is they created a ship Happy Juice free code so that your new people enrolling or anyone, anytime, has one-time use per ID can get free shipping on Happy Juice. So that's kind of cool too.
And each one of us as brand partners can use the code once. I don't know if that's what you just said. Maybe you just did say that, Laura. But for example, for next month's my order, I'm going to use the ship HJ free. So every person gets to use it one time, new and current.
And it doesn't expire. So
Ever.
if you've not ever used that, it's sitting on your account. So whenever you want to get free shipping on your Happy Juice order, you can put in ship HJ free. But you can also use it so you can say to new people, $10 off and free shipping. That's the power of it. And honestly, guys, like it has been for years, Happy Juice is like 80% of our new people coming in, maybe 90% are coming in with Happy Juice. So that's why it was done that way.
And we lowered the price $10.
Oh yeah, we lowered the price of Happy Juice. It's not a special code. It's just officially lowered to $139.95 for Happy Juice.
But here's the hub. There's so many things on it. There's product trainings. If you ever want to know when a call is, literally there's the list, and then of course they have recordings, etc. So it's very, very comprehensive as far as if you want to know anything. And then the search bar is great as well. Yeah, and you can see all the things. I mean, it's chock full of good stuff. If you're a brand partner, here's all your resources here. Recognition, any FAQs, customer experience, internal. That means if you have any issues. And you can see right here, which I think is super neat, which I had up here, was like everything that I've ever emailed to, you can see they have my email, and they show where it was solved, etc. Yeah, it's pretty cool how advanced all of this is, and it knows what I've sent in. So
I don't know of any owner of any company in this industry that spends money and invests money to say, I want to hear from more people and I want to organize the feedback better than it just living in emails or in conversations or meetings so that I can take action on it. I mean, that's what he's saying with this. It's pretty amazing. And Bobby, you had a great question too about discounts ever auto-populating. That's a great question. Sometimes we see that they do, sometimes not. It's probably because of the breakage that they get on it, but that's a perfect example of something you can put in the hub as a suggestion of this is what I'd like to see and why. And it can be part of the feedback that they collect.
yep. Alrighty, guys. Does anybody have any additional questions? The HJ code is ship
HJ free.
Yeah.
And it is just the beginning, guys. What a great time for you to get involved because we are headed into Black Friday. And I'm telling you, they have listened to our feedback for Black Friday, and it's going to start sooner and it's going to be amazing. You are really going to be excited about it. Normally, our Black Friday sales start in like the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, right? And so we're kind of working Thanksgiving Day weekend. But everybody in the world is starting Black Friday earlier, and so are we. So you'll start hearing about the Black Friday specials, and as a partner, you'll be available to order with the Black Friday specials on Wednesday the 5th of November. And then customers will be on Wednesday the 12th through the rest of the month. So it'll be a month of some Black Friday goodies coming out there, which is a great reason to be maybe reaching out to some of your customers, some of your partners that you haven't connected with in a while, and just loving on them, checking in with them, wishing them a happy holiday season, so that the first time you talk to them is not just telling them about the sale, but so that you know the sale is coming.
Yep.
So, thank you, ladies. I appreciate your
Yeah.
willingness to have this conversation and to answer my many questions. And I know we're in good hands with both of you. Thank you.
Love you, Rosie. Yes, I don't know who Google Pixel is, but yes, on the 5th, and they're amazing. So make sure that if you have any questions, well, you should, here's my phone number. If anybody needs, I mean, most of you guys know my phone number, but
And I think Rochelle or someone was looking for your Facebook page, the Sunshine Crew Facebook page too.
okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
And by the way, Paige and I are big in-person people too. So she's going to be in New Jersey on the 5th. And we love to do events in New Jersey. We did one on the 10th. And if any of you ever want to go, we're happy to meet you there, whether there's an event happening or not. But we're also doing a big event in New Orleans on November 15th. And then I'm doing an event in Memphis, Tennessee on the first weekend in December. So those are things that if you know people that are in any of those areas and want to come to something in person, to feel a little bit of the community in person, then we're happy to do that. And we're happy to travel to do that too.
Yeah, and if you know anyone close to New Jersey, those events in New Jersey are spectacular. I know Bobby's coming with me to the one in
Yay!
November 5th.
Oh, I can't wait for you to see the science
Oh,
center and the lab. You're gonna
you're
go
gonna die over the
wild.
lab.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's great. Thank you so much, Rochelle. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you need anything, please know I'm here. Thank you, Laura.
You're welcome. All
Appreciate
right.
you. Love
Good
you.
night.
I'll have this
Love you
Thank
too.
recording
you.
if anybody needs it.
Bye. Great
Love
to
you
see you
guys.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.